100 years ago, the river called Rotary was born. A lonely lawyer, Paul P. Harris, called together 3 business associates for an evening's meeting, held in room number 711 of the Unity Building in Dearborn State in downtown Chicago at the office of Gus Lawyer. It was then when Paul Harris planted the seed of Rotary. The other 3 friends who were present in the historical moment were Gus Lawyer, Sylvester Shile, and Hiram E. Shorey. History was thus written. In the year 1994, this room was recreated at the Rotary International World Headquarters in Evanston. Thousands of Rotarians visit the office every year. The ambiance echoes Paul's favorite lines. He who has 1,000 friends has not a friend to spare. "100 years have passed since then. Today, the Rotary River runs wide and deep. In its course, it grows even stronger as it offers men and women something they had yearned for: the desire to help others, the determination to make a difference. The torrent of service inspires the Rotarians to achieve their most coveted ideal: service above self. As Mother Teresa wonderfully expressed, the whole work is only a drop in the ocean. But if I did not put the drop in, the ocean will be one drop less. Paul Harris died on the 27th of January 1947, but he left behind a legacy which has inspired nearly 32,000 Rotary clubs, 1.2 million Rotarians in 166 countries worldwide. In the year 1916, the Rotarian magazine was first published. In 1915-16, past RI President Art Klumpf was assigned to draft a constitution of Rotary laws, which was adopted in 1915 at the San Francisco Convention. But the model constitution and bylaws came in form during the Cincinnati Convention of 1916. The model of constitutions and bylaws was adopted and established the rules and procedures for the associates and its clubs to follow. The objectives of Rotary has withstood the tests of time, the turbulence of wars, the twists of destiny. The first objective is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basic of worthy enterprise, and in particular to encourage and foster the development of acquaintance as an opportunity of service. Secondly, Rotary aims at setting up high ethical standards in business and profession. Thirdly, the application of ideals of service through each Rotarian's personal business and community life, the advance of international understanding, goodwill and peace through a world of fellowship and business of professional persons united in ideals of service. As interest in service took root, Rotarians became more involved in helping others. Rotarians started believing that they could enjoy fun and fellowship, and also they could make a difference in the world by making the world a better place to live in. In 1912, the first 3 avenues of service, club service, vocational service and community service, was formalized. In 1928, at the Minneapolis Convention, international service was adopted as the 4th avenue of service. The Rotary emblem was written into manual procedure in 1928 and was approved in 1929 at the Dallas Convention. In 1954-55, past RI President Herbert G. Taylor developed the simple 4-way test of the things we say or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? It was the lion-hearted past RI President Arch Clump who dreamt about the Rotary Foundation in 1917, the source of hope for the millions of poverty-stricken people. The first contribution came from Rotary Club of Kansas City for an amount of $26.5, which was deposited in the name of Rotary Endowment Fund. At the Minneapolis Convention, it was renamed as the Rotary Foundation. In 1957, a decade after Paul Harris's death, the trustees announced that anyone contributing $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation would become a Paul Harris Fellow. Since the year 1947, Rotarians worldwide have contributed more than $1.4 million to the foundation. Rotary has committed more than $500 million globally for polio eradication efforts, as Arch Clump had dreamt and said. Money alone does little good. Individual service is helpless without money. The two together can be God sent to the civilization. The Rotary Foundation programs today cover Ambassadorial Scholarship, Group Study Exchange, Health, Hunger and Humanity Grant, Matching Grants, Discovery Grants, Polio Plus, Disaster Relief Programs and Rotary Peace Program. In the early 1960s, to impart Rotary ideal among boys and girls between age group of 14 to 18 years, Interact clubs were formed, followed by formation of Rotaract clubs in 1968 for the age group between 18 to 30 years. In 1986, past RI President Matt Caparas formed a new grassroots self-help service group for improving the quality of life in villages, neighborhood and communities, and named it Rotary Village Corps (RVC), now named RCC for rural areas and RCSC for urban areas. In 1987, the Rotary International Board permitted women to join Rotary clubs in USA only. In 1989, the door was thrown open to all Rotary clubs worldwide to induct women as members.